Like God say, you got your works. Call on Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Krakadas, in the name of Yahweh Shai. This is my part 2 to my introduction and my call back into the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? Call back into the internet world to go and get some more works done before it's all over with. So, Shalom, and we about to start. Nice, beautiful, hot day. All right, and we're gonna start from Job, when the Lord tests the prophets, because Job represents the prophets and how the Lord tests them. And no matter what happened to us, we didn't blame the Lord for anything that happened to us, because we know that the Lord is with us. So who is against us? You know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom. The white man. We're going to start from number 7. And then we're going to go down. So chapter 1, number 7. Because that's where I stopped at last time. So we're going to get into the book of Job. And we're going to get some incredible breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? And get it started. We don't care about these people trying to control the phones. We don't care. Because we're going to control their ass when this world is ending. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. It says, so Satan went.
Chapter 7, right?
Yep, no, verse 7. Chapter 1 of Job.
Oh.
So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and struck Job with painful boils from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. And he took for himself a potsherd, which to scrape himself while he sat in the midst of the ashes. So, you know, incredible breakdowns, you know. So, you know, we got to go through our suffering. We got to deal our pain. We can't just accept good from God, and then we cannot accept evil. You know what I'm saying? That is the truth, and that's the lesson of God and what he's trying to teach his children. In order for you to be a God, you got to learn good, you got to learn evil, you got to know bad, you got to know good to reach your perfection. You know what I'm saying? And you can't reach perfection without Yahweh Shai. Hallelujah with that. You know what I'm saying? So you know?
On this verse, Satan talking about tethered the whole ground.
What?
Tethered the whole ground on that verse 7.
No,
like,
it says so.
Where have you been? Where has you comest from?
We're not on that part though.
That's what you said, Job chapter 7.
We're on the part where Job got chapter 7.
Verse 7.
Verse 7, yeah. It says, so Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and struck Job with painful boils from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. And Job took a potsherd which to scrape himself while he sat in the midst of the ashes. Then his wife said to him, do you still hold fast to your integrity? Curse God and die. Because she never seen God put evil on Job. So she felt like it was a demon instead it was God. You know what I'm saying? And if it was God, then that's not the God that she worshiped, knowing that that is the God that she worshiped. But people expect to have all this good from God and don't expect evil. You know what I'm saying? Especially with these white folks. You know what I'm saying? And how and what they believe they think God is, and what these black folks think off the slave trade stories, and what they think and they believe God is. And God is not who you think he is. God ain't somebody that's gonna forget about what your people did. No, God said, I condemn whole people for what they do to another person, to another people. Like they said, if a man take a man and put him into slavery, he got to go into slavery too. And it's going to require his life, because God told him not to take us and put it in. No. They told us to set us free after the captivity. But what the white man did was that he knew that if he set the Israelites free, then his kingdom would crumble. He knew that he had to go back to where he belonged, being a bum and being a basement of the earth. So what Satan did was keep the black people in oppression and kept them ever since to this day to build this, what you see today. You know what I'm saying? This crappy ass utopia, you know what I'm saying, and built on stolen land. You know what I'm saying? On the back of dead bodies and dead Mexicans and dead Israelites and dead Indians, you know what I'm saying, and our dead brothers, you know what I'm saying, built on their backs, you know what I'm saying. And people walk around today acting like the slave trade, and acting like how the white man came never happened, how he was never an invader. How
he beat that fucking memory out of y'all.
Exactly, like the Lord says. So what else is the Lord saying? So for Job and his painful boils represent everything that he went through in his life. You know what I'm saying? And the curses that's falling upon him. And the curses that's falling upon the Lord's people that's about to transfer to the white people. You know what I'm saying? Since the other brother got the taste and burn of the Most High, it's time for the other brother to get the taste and burn of the Most High, because they both brothers. So the white brother think that nothing like that would happen to him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord wiped his memory, and he make him believe anything, because Satan does believe everything. And Jacob, you know what I'm saying, for this brother, you know what I'm saying, he believed, and he knows that the Lord is going to come to rescue him while the white man is laughing at him. Because why? One thing is fucked up about these white people. One thing is fucked up is that they teaching their kids wickedness, okay? So when kids actually go home and ask about black people, these white people give them a total negative vibe. Oh, those niggers, in time you'll figure out what those niggers really mean. You know what I'm saying? You got white people like that hide behind closed doors and brainwash their kids into hating black people, even if they got black friends. You gonna be so mad at your white parents. You gonna hate them because of what your white parents did. And then when you find out that your hatred is an heirloom being passed down to you, you're gonna be naturally racist your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got white people who do the right thing, and much respect to those white people who do the right thing and give the true acknowledgement of God's children to God, of God's children to God's people, give them their title back. Those are the angels of God. They sure built your city in a number of 400 years, and it take a long time for a city to be built. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 1,000 or 2,000 years for a city to be recreated. And Israel is recreating the white man's cities in his states like a blink of an eye, fixing the roads, building new places, and we know
these roads fixed
for real. Mexicans build houses like Lego blocks, nigga. In an instant, they there. You know what I'm saying? And that's for our women, you know what I'm saying? Our women may go hard, they may go strong, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Only a certain amount of our women do believe. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the Lord. Only a few of them do care about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's shout outs to the ones that do care about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That as far as I'm concerned, it's gonna be a lot of women.
It's not a lot of y'all Eves out here. A lot of y'all Eves is just wicked, bro. Y'all ain't ever try to turn, and then when somebody say something to you, unless the Most High put the word on you for this one to tap into your spirit, for your spirit to even feel like you need to acknowledge or listen to this word, you feel me? Most of y'all Eves, y'all ain't listening to this word.
Right.
Y'all walking off, about to go fuck that nigga for some money, about to go smoke, get your mind right. When you would have had your mind right just listening to this word, you would have opened up and knew what the fuck you was doing, what steps you was taking, what was your next step for the day, what you was gonna do, what energy you was gonna create for yourself.
Right, and look what our women do to themselves. They still here fucking white people for money. You know what I'm saying? They friends with them.
Sugar daddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Just cause that nigga saying, oh, I saw a video, it was yesterday, of this white dude. It's a clip, a girl, it's just like, oh, he like, what? He said, how about you take those off? I go buy you some Gucci, some products right now. She like, right now? He like, man, fuck you right now. Let's go. He like, now you playing with me, you know how much money I got?
Right.
Like, come on now, that's the way you winning in your riches and your kingdoms.
And your stinking ass ain't even attractive, and the women are drooling over you because you got the world. You living in the fatness of the earth, and your ass is so fucking ugly. So our women, they don't date you for your beauty. They date you for your power. They date you for your money. They don't date you. They don't date y'all white niggas for y'all looks.
Dicks and shit.
How the hell you 10 times buffer than me and your dick this short? You can't even pick your stomach up and pull your dick out. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here. We know about y'all big ass, buff ass white niggas.
Muscle Arnold Schwarzenegger ass motherfucker.
Yep, like I said.
Nigga, you still got a small little dick and trying to fuck, but your body trying to be the mask of being a black nigga, which is that nigga Samson.
Pumping steroids because Samson was buff and he had a nice, junk down there for women.
Nigga, just because we get buffed, that don't mean our dick don't hang. Y'all get buff and all y'all meat go up and your dick get shrunk.
You use steroids and it shrink your dick up. God clowning y'all, and God is good at making one a mockery. So if he made the black people a mockery, you know what I'm saying? I just got done watching the video of some of the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Some of the wicked 2/3 beating down one of our brothers and stripping him butt naked and laying him on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, you know what I'm saying, just how deep our wickedness is too. Because our brothers really don't care about each other. And God clearly see that. You know what I'm saying?
It's so fucked up because, like, that's the spirit we got drawn onto and born into.
That's right.
It's fucked up because we got born into this shit.
That's right.
What. When you came out that womb, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. You was just crawling shit and watching shit. and then shit just starts tapping to you. You start getting used to it. But already in the spirit, we're Israelites. We're wondering, what the fuck is this? What are we doing here? We asking our mom shit. Mom, what is this? What is that? We wasn't just so settled to let some shit marinate in her.
That's right, brother.
We always question some shit. We always thought about some shit. And no wonder some shit deemed with us from a young age not to fuck with school.
That's
now,
right,
like,
brother.
You looking at this shit, you going to school like, okay, like, I learned this shit, but what the fuck this shit mean? Like, what the fuck?
It's not even applying to me.
It's not even applying to me. At the end of the day, I already knew this shit by the time I got to 6th, 7th grade. None of this shit about to carry out to me in life. I'm going through shit in life that you can't help me with, school.
Yep, and then sometimes most niggas are hands-on, so a nigga can't just sit there and allow a white nigga to teach him. No, niggas are great at building.
Let me teach your ass.
Great at creating.
Let me teach your ass.
What God do is take niggas and throw them into the field, which is the world, and that's hands-on training. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a boot camp, the world was the boot camp for the Israelites. The world was military for God's 144,000. So if you think that the white man's military is military, no. Indeed, no. They just showing off with their nice gear and they guns, but their numbers are weak, and God know it. So God is just slapping himself on the head like, bro, if you run up on these black people, you will die. Because these black people are natural-born Marines. That's what they are. You know what I'm saying? And God...
When the 144,000 get that power, us 144,000 get that power, we're gonna be like that Dragon Ball Z motherfucker.
Yup, like Goku.
We're gonna have our new bodies. We're gonna have that infinite mortality, that infinite power, that power of the Kakodash, of the Almighty Yahweh, just like in his likenesses. Just like he say he made us in his likenesses. So what does that mean? His image, his power, the way he stand, the way, all that. So the
way he stand, how he look, and you know God, he got the head of the clouds. Yeah. So the Most High is telling you.
The head of the crowns is when he come back and he fuck all them up and take the king and the king.
No, not the head of the crowns. He got the cloud as his beard. My bad, I pronounced it wrong. Yeah. But he got his beard. You know what I'm saying? So what he do to his people to remind them that they're God's children. They're the only ones in the world that where their beard turned completely white. Okay, so they got a saying. That's right. They got a saying about devils grow white hair, when it's actually the devils is actually referring to the black people, which is disgracing them, and they the angels. They tell you that in Devil May Cry too, because his hair, when he get to a certain stage and certain point of his stress or a certain point of his life, to where he using too much power, his hair turned gray white. So the devils, they're actually talking about the angels of God, and how at a certain point it's not out of stress, it's out of your maturity and the spirit of God resting on you. That's right.
Gray hairs meant a lot of knowledge and wisdom. That means you've been on this earth. You could tell me something that I don't know. You have some wisdom of something. Even if it's not of this world, you have some knowledge and wisdom of what's going on in this darkness.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to grow white hair. Boy, I'm going to be looking fly.
You know what's going on in this shit. That's why a lot of motherfuckers, you used to hear bums talking shit about America, and you used to walk past them. What the fuck they talking about? You feel me? And now that we come to this knowledge, we adding up to what the fuck these niggas is talking about. Because they been here so long, they just don't know the Most High, but they know the darkness that's going on in this world. They know it, and they can feel it. And now where they sitting at on that curb, yelling, getting mad because they have nothing to confine themselves to redeem themselves.
And they don't want to listen to God, because even the bums got to come back to God. God ain't got to come to them. He gives them their blessings every day. You stay alive, you get what you need. Now come back. Now if you don't come back, God's still not gonna have no remorse on you.
Still gonna be
Yup, you still gonna be a bum. He's still gonna kick your ass because you didn't listen.
Why the bums be so old and ain't got shit? Cause you not really you to your last bit, he stripped you. Now who will you lean to get you something to put you up for a blessing to come your way? The Most High, the Almighty Yahweh.
That's right.
He gonna give you your blessing, and then you gonna wonder where it came from. But what you waiting for this Jesus nigga? Which he gonna give you your blessing, which is the darkness, is his blessing, because he gonna bless you with some dark shit. That's gonna leave your ass.
Hold this camera, my fault, my hand hurt. Ooh.
That's gonna leave your ass up over there on the bus stop, sleeping, asking for money, all in darkness. Don't feel no type of light in your spirit. That's right. That something's gonna come to help you. That's that shit.
No hope. That's what
no hope. You have, and then you have no faith. You have faith in yourself. You magnify yourself too much. That's the thing that they was talking about.
You got a lot of dumbasses like that that's so down in their self-esteem, the first thing they come to you with is pride.
They magnify themselves too much when, like they said, don't magnify yourself. Magnify the Almighty Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Because those are the ones who bought you, gave you your true power, and gave you this earth to rule but yet we know what we did. And if you don't want to confront and believe what we did and how we rebelled and how we came to the bottom, and that this is what it is, then you ain't gonna be able to. You're not gonna go ask for forgiveness, because you're not gonna think to know, okay, this is what we did. We do have to forgive and come back and stand down and submit.
People believe that they worship to Jesus Christ, and then God tell you, if you do not come out of these false idols and you do not find out the true origin of the church, because church in Latin, and thanks to the brothers like Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar, you know what I'm saying, thanks to the brothers, you know what I'm saying, they tell us this truth, you know what I'm saying. That's Satan, let him burn. Nobody feel bad about him. Man, shut it, man, get out of here, because Satan gonna get beat up soon. We ain't gotta fight you. You know what I'm saying? And then when we standing in your face, you ain't got nothing to say.
I'm not even about to cuss out him. That's just the spirit of Esau. That's the darkness. That's his land. Kill them all.
Right, and he's scared and he walking away. Satan walking away.
And he burning. He's dying already, because he can't even take the sun. That's what I'm saying.
We don't care about what Satan do. You gotta run up on us, bro.
You already dying. The only thing that's keeping you held up is this dark spirit pertaining with this dark energy on this earth. That's the only thing that's keeping your ass up, boy.
And we didn't say nothing about the white man, and he still came over here and said something.
He felt it because he know what we talking about was.
That's how you know we gonna have to just put these white people down, because they are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
He's saying kill them all, kill them all.
Exactly.
Who are you talking to, nigga? Just like when the Bible.
And he feel like, and then the white people feel like they got numbers. That's why they say stuff like that, and they feel like they got confidence. But they not knowing that they sheeps in the midst of wolves.
Been dying.
Exactly.
They been dying off.
Even rams and sheep can kill you.
From the beginning. From when y'all came in, y'all took. What y'all think? Y'all just still here? Y'all motherfuckers is depopulating more than us.
Yep, you got the opioid pandemic. You got the coronavirus.
The diseases y'all put out that y'all manufactured throughout all the years through the armies and the laboratories, y'all put them out and they still kill your own people and a little minority.
You got your own governments that's slaughtering y'all, so y'all turn to the prophets and blame them. You know what I'm saying? How twisted can you get? And when a person signs up for God and they become a follower of God, we immediately get blamed, and we get a lot of shame and a lot of blame fall on us for the cause of what's happening to the world. And God is the true cause of what's happening to the world. And you sitting up here bullying his prophets because we decide to stand up for him. You know what I'm saying? And we telling these white niggas to their face that they don't belong to God. They don't. And God got rid of them when they broke their covenant. But since this is powerful, now listen. Turn the camera. Since these white people teach their children wickedness, you teach, okay? Teach your children wickedness, okay? When your kids try to come and talk about niggas in front of white people, they shut the black people down and they give them a terrible origin. They give them a terrible story about black people, and then the children over time start calling the black people niggers and start hating them because they feel like they got a liable
privilege, a power over us, and a way to put us down and oppress us.
They don't care.
But they don't know spiritually what their parents is doing.
Exactly, because the money is blinding them. This is why God is calling for a massive extermination on white people, because even the babies is learning wickedness. They're teaching their kids like, oh, fuck niggers, huh, baby? They telling their kids that while they infants. Why they infants to fuck niggas, okay? Talking about, oh, niggas aren't important, they shouldn't be your friends because the white niggas is binding with the niggas because that's his brother. So when he feel like that, but guess what? God locked him out. So he'll use his parents and be like, oh, don't kick it with those niggers. They're nothing but trouble. That's what they tell them. They are a threat and you should stay away from them. At one point in time, they were our slaves. White people tell their children this. So no matter what God say, you don't even got to talk to the white people. You don't have to. Why? Because they teaching them wickedness. Okay? Wickedness.
Just like this movie I saw, which was called Mudbound. It was about two races, two different sides of the family, white and black in Mississippi. They stayed on the farm, which was in the 1960s. I know I was putting it towards me a little bit. It's from the 1960s.
And I seen the Cracker trailer too. I thought it was a movie, but it's actually a TV series.
It's a TV series.
They wouldn't make it into a movie because as soon as people come out, they're gonna riot.
There's gonna be an uprising throughout the spirit.
That's if they find that shit, because them niggas scary. They did post that and make it into a real movie. That's supposed to be a movie.
That's supposed to be out there. But anyway, it's this movie called Mudbound on Netflix about a black man and a white man, two different sides of the family. And one white man has some land that he had to go get, and he had to go stay on their 200 acres of land, right? Back in the day, 1960s. He go to the land, excuse me, Salakim. He go to the land to get his land, and I guess the house he was going to, that he said that had got inherited to him, this land that you should hear that got inherited to him, this white man which him and his family so happy to go get and put their name on their inheritance and take it and have it of theirs, right? He go to the house, somebody staying there. He like, but somebody gave me this. And he said, I put a down payment, a deposit. Well, you just got faked, white man. Somebody's still staying in that house. Now the white man got to go stay in this old cabin that's down there with his family, but he still got the land, but not the big ass house because it's sold off to somebody else. And then at the same time, us slaves, which is Jacob, in that time, stay on the land. We stay by the farm because we take care of the farm. Jacob, white man don't know how to do shit because the Most High say he will fuck the ground up. It will not yield for you no more. You will not know how to do anything.
It's so beautiful to see black people during the harvest. You ever seen that before? Black people during the harvest, when it was time to pick the corn off, when it was time to pick the cotton, black people knew what the fuck they was doing, bro. They know how to dust it off. They know how to take the anesthetics off. They know how to take pesticides off the bugs without the spray.
Yeah, okay? and I'm gonna give you the quick breakdown. Anyway, the movie was about two different sides of the races, bitches, two brothers basically, one white, one black. All right, from the white man family, one of his brothers went off to the army. From one of the Israelites family that stayed on the farm that was under the white people, one of their sons went off to the army to go kill, to go shoot against the Germans and shit. At the same time, the same thing with the white men, because they're not knowing they're in the same army, shooting the same shit, robbing people across from America. That's basically what the fuck y'all doing. Went up over there, the white man got back and went to his brother 6 years later, started staying back up over there. Then the black nigga came back. They end up being similar and having a cool connection, white and black, because they've been through the army together. So that's why they was kicking it. The father of the dude that stayed at the house, because he had an old grandpa dad, got mad, saw the dude in the truck, the black nigger, caught him and was like, what was you doing in the truck with my son? You feel me? He was like, was you kicking it with him? End up, they caught the little boy looking for his letter that he had a wife in Germany, caught him walking through the mud and shit. And they pulled up on him like, hey, yeah, nigga, all in trucks and shit, on some racing shit.
And one thing that white people that y'all do a lot is y'all like to take one black man and jump him.
Yeah, okay? Look, one black man. It was two trucks, 3 cars. 4 white men on 1 black man. 1 white man tackled Jacob while he running. Boom, get tackled. Jacob get on top of him, start punching him out, beating him up, punching him out, beating him up, punching him out. Other white men come, tackle him. Jacob punching on him. 3, 4 white men get on him. Jacob can't do nothing. They start punching him out. They take him to a farm, the barn, where the haystacks be inside the barn with ladders and shit. You feel me? Hung him, got him tied up. They was like, okay, since you want to be a nigger lover, you fucking nigger, to his own son, saying, with the Ku Klux Klan, saying, pick what you want us to do to him. His balls or his eyes, or his balls or whoop de whoop whoop. You feel me? That's fucked up. Had him bleeding, beat the fuck up, eyes fucked up. Nigga, and it was what you was talking about. Emmett, the little boy. That's what it was.
I was watching that. Oh my goodness, that's
what it was, the breakdown of. They didn't want to put it really of that.
Oh, you was watching that one
Mudbound.
Yeah.
Mudbound.
I need to watch that movie too, because they had the Tales from the Crypt, and they was talking about that, the Emmett Till murder, and how the guy had to die just like Emmett Till. So the story about Emmett Till is fucked up because they caught KKK praying in front of his grave, getting ready to shoot it up, but his grave had an alarm on it, and his grave is bulletproof. The story about the Emmett Till, how and listen up, how he had bumped into a woman, and the white woman, since he was the only black man at that time walking through the town of white people, he bumped into her. She screamed at the top of her lungs because they hate niggas. Okay, scream up, he touched me, the nigga hurt me, the nigga beat me, the nigga bumped past me, and he just trying to get to work, or whatever situation that unfolded. They took this 14-year-old boy, chopped his balls off, they beat him, they bludgeoned this nigga. That's what they did. They bludgeoned Emmett Till to the point to where he looked like a beat-up cartoon character, and that's bad. If you see cartoon characters in reality, they wounds is fucked up.
All them knots that boom, you get hit, not right to the top of your head like that large.
Those are real. You know what I'm saying?
Those is real.
Get a knot, that motherfucking big on your head, nigga. That's how strong your head is. It's like a natural helmet.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? The story with Emmett Till is so powerful. They beat that boy.
They beat the fuck, but they didn't really show. They didn't really show in the movie. I knew it was Emmett Till that they was talking about because they had him hung up saying, "What you want us to do? Either his balls or his something else, his intestines or something else." He said, "You feel me?" And I was like, "No, that's sick. Y'all bet not do that to his ass." And Jacob was big as fucking strong up there. And they got him tied up by both arms, a leg and an arm, dick hanging, whatever they want to do.
And that's a message to our people, which is the 2/3 that don't listen. When God tell you to stay out the way, when God tell you to stay in the house, keep your ass in the house.
He said a smart remark because he went to, when he came back from the army, and he was talking. He came back from the army, and he went to one of his Mississippi towns, because his family moved to Mississippi.
Right.
And he went to a store up over there, which when he got done buying, the lady knew him from a younger kid. Like, is that you? And he like, yes, ma'am.
Make sure this man don't come over here and get hostile.
He not.
I'm serious.
The Most High, I already know, man. He not about to come past his word. Anyway, he was in the store buying some food, and she was like, is that you? And he like, yeah, it's me, ma'am, because we was respectful. No matter if you was our oppressors, we'll come in like, yes, ma'am, this is me. I came here to buy these sugars, these candies for me and my family. I haven't been home, and I believe my little brothers and sisters would like some candy, and I want to get some for my mother.
Yeah.
So he got out from the store. He about to walk out the front door. The grandpa walk up. The grandpa, the fathers of the sons that own the land and the house that's there, that they're oppressing Jacob, which he's going back to his home on the land that they own.
Right.
So he's going
That's
back
his
home,
land,
and he's walking back because he take care of the 200 acres that they have, because they don't know.
He's a farmer. Like,
yeah,
Jacob
exactly.
Is good at planting.
Exactly, planting.
Good.
And he like, come on, man, come on now. After this supper will be done. We have to do fucking big ass shit. He's like, when we done, come on, don't trip. Supper gonna be done when we done. We gonna eat. Man, come on. And his dad was the dude that was preaching at the church. His dad was a preacher at the church, always talking scriptures, anytime.
Because they know who God was. They didn't know who God was, but they know that the Bible was the only thing that God left for us. And God said He left His mouth for us. So God is always with us. You know what I'm saying? Well,
anyway, yeah, they beat his ass. I don't know if they killed him or not. I don't know.
They killed Emmett Till.
Yeah, but they beat his ass, hung him, and then the little dude, the son of his dude that did not want Jacob to get hurt.
And what
white man, he went to kill his own dad. He killed his own dad in his sleep. He said, I hope your eyes open when you see this. Right when he opened them, whoo, killed his own dad for killing Jacob.
The children, okay, this is the terrifying part. When the lower level Edomites find out that their forefathers are Satan, because a lot of these white people are not wicked.
Yeah,
so
but
they
his
get
life,
mad when they hear about them being condemned because they're not wicked. But God say, whether they was good or bad, my people still was condemned.
Yeah, because look, the white man got saved in Germany by them air flyers, shooters that be flying in aircraft, got saved by an Israelite. Because he said we were getting taken down in the fight, and out of nowhere, one of his dudes' heads, because you know they got big ass ships and they connected, like, you feel me? One of his dudes' heads got blown up by him, like, co-pilot. Boom, while they fighting this shit, oh shit, flying. Who come and save him? An Israelite. When he come up, he running from a dude, running, and they on his ass, dumping at him. He could get knocked out the air. Who come up in the red ships, though? Doom, blow that ship up.
Like on Independence Day with Will Smith.
We shot it. He looked over, the white man looked over, who go like this? Jacob go like this. I got you.
Yeah, because they
feel
good
me? And he said
too.
The reason that changed my mind because it was a
I ain't gonna make sure he don't say I'm tired of it, bro.
It was a black man that
for real, bro, because niggas be getting knocked out over this word, bro, on me. I'm not.
It was a black man that saved his life. That's who saved his life.
Don't come over here disrespecting.
And that's why Esau, he understood.
Bro. On me, because I'm not playing with that disrespect and that racism, bro. I'm not about that. Be gone, Satan. Be gone. I'm not playing about that shit talk, because I see him every day and I don't say a word to him, but he got something to say.
Man, we gonna put our foot in their ass when we get the time.
For real, nigga, because that's disrespectful. Don't come over here disrespecting.
We gonna put our foot in your ass when we got the time.
No, don't threaten them.
I'm talking about, we know what time we talking about. We don't care about none of that. Right now, this is the Most High that's cutting them double-edged sword.
Say rebuke you.
We're gonna strip you and shred your ass like some sushi with this word.
For real, you ain't gonna come up here and keep cussing us out, dog. You gotta go somewhere else. We not about that.
But anyway, the Almighty Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim the crocodiles. Let's get back to our word.
Yeah, let the Lord speak. But that's crazy.
Bro,
I need to watch that movie,
bro. It's called Mudbound, and you can see it.
Like 12 Years a Slave is a crazy ass movie too. I think that's what they call it. 12 Years a Slave or something like that. 40 years or something. That is a crazy movie.
But Esau killed his own father.
And what did Emmett Till say? He said, "I'd rather die like a man than die like a nigga."
Yeah, and they had the dude dad go ask him, can you when they had to bury his dad because his brother went away. The dude that killed his brother, his older brother that owned the house went away. The dude that was from the army that knew what happened to the black people and was similar to the black people, he killed his dad and he had to bury his dad and they dug a grave, right? But they dug it in the wrong grave. They went too deep and hit a slave grave. And he said, I don't want,
creepy.
Look,
when dug too many dead bodies.
Yeah, he said, he digging it, he hit a skull and he picked it up, he said, I'm not about to bury my father in a slave grave. And his older brother, the younger brother that was in the army, like, what else choice do we have? What else choice do we have? You better bury him here because the sun about to be down, rain about to come.
Right.
them niggas start going, nigga.
If they don't bury him, the rain gonna turn into mud.
And the mud gonna slide. Yeah, so nigga, they start.
That shit nasty.
They start picking, and then he helped them out. Then what happened was they trying to put the casket in there, because back in the day you had to have 2 ropes.
Come on, the camera.
Back in the day you had to have 2 ropes, right?
Yeah.
And you had to hold the coffin, just 2 men.
Shalom, brother.
Then,
I see you over there watching.
And then you had to carry it with 2 men, just a big ass coffin, walk it and drop it in the grave, right? And the grave was deep as fuck. But look who he asked to help, because the white man was weak as fuck. So the dude that they beat up, right? The Israelite dad.
All right, we can't keep going. We gotta let the Lord speak.
Yeah, but that shit was fucked up, bro.
It says, okay, but no, I'm gonna watch that movie when I get back home. But it says, because that's a good ass movie. It says, but he said to her, you speak as one of the foolish women speak. So we went back to how women go against God, and then, but the worst thing is that the man won't get right.
Verse you were?
You know what I'm saying? But that all that is tied into the spirit of the Lord, the slave trade stories. That was good. But let the Lord speak himself. It says, then the woman said to him, do you still hold fast in your integrity? Curse God and die. It says, because it's a story in the Bible, it says, he who endures to the end shall be saved. So the endurance, the race go to the swift, nigga, and to the one who gonna run the longest. You know what I'm saying? So this is why she said that, because it was getting rough. And she started feeling like, verse 9, she started feeling like God wasn't with him, and God was testing him. That's all. Because we got to get our teachings for the people. You know what I'm saying? It says, but he said to her, you speak as one of the foolish women speaks. Shall we indeed accept good from Yahweh, and we not accept adversity? You know what I'm saying? And Job had a good point. Why? Because why would you curse God? Why would you curse God for your blessings? No, why would you thank God for your blessings and not thank God for your curses? Because you know that God is punishing you, and you know that God is doing that to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he says respect God and respect the good and the evil he do to you, because God said in order for you to be one of his children, God chastised the ones that he loves. So Israelites, the Mexicans, the Negroes, and the Indians, which are the Israelites, they getting chastised by God because God loves them. And God is a real
I done got chastised so much.
God is a real G. You ever heard of a DP before? That's chastised.
Discipline. That's the real discipline.
And if you sock that nigga back, bro, they gonna all jump you.
Boom!
Or you gonna be able to you gonna have to run it even longer. You got to let the nigga sock on you even longer. And if you sock him back, they gonna beat the fuck out your ass. That's the DP. Because if you sock your big homie back over something that he doing and he only disciplining you, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get your ass probably beat to death, right?
And if you beat him up, he gonna look like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Why you wait? Hold up. This ain't. All right, I'm about to call somebody else.
You got a lot of twisted ass gangbangers that like to gangbang, but they don't like to take orders. Isn't that what a gang is? Order. You know what I'm saying? Even though they chaos like a motherfucker, they cannot even fucking keep their drawers up while shooting. You feel me? They can't even keep their pants up while running. That's how much these gangs, they motherfuckers shooting sideways, all kind of shit. These mercenaries is fucked up right now. Fucked up, but they gonna have to get it right when Satan is released and the great wrath come down on these black people, and the Most High do not relent. That's how they gonna know. And some of them, like she said, hold fast. They said, no, you still hold fast in your integrity, curse God and die, because it's gonna get to points where females gonna think it's actually the devil or something doing this, and it's not God. No, it is God. God is testing you.
Because so fast is basically holding on to something.
And it says, look, it says, but he said to her, you speak as one of the foolish women.